Yo, what is good YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some more highlights, news, notes, observations from day 3 in Chicago for Bears training camp. A lot of things that I want you guys to know going into day 4, and we're going to cover a ton in this video, but I don't have too many highlights for you. Hopefully we have some more highlights going into day 4, but some of the things that I want to talk about include DJ Moore and Jaylon Johnson have been battling through a camp so far, and it's been a sight to see. If you have, if you've been at Chicago Bears training camp, you know the intensity that goes through the air when a ball gets thrown up to DJ Moore. Jaylon Johnson and him are, trying to fight for that ball. It's incredible. DJ Moore and Jaylon Johnson are only going to make each other better, and you can tell with the first few days of camp that things are getting really exciting here in Chicago. Another interesting thing to note, TJ Edwards, the former Philadelphia Eagle linebacker coming over here to Chicago, has been making a nice little impact on this team. Came down with an impressive interception in day 3 of practice, and that was something I want to know. I think he's someone that they can really rely on being in the middle of that defense, and I think he's already shown the ways he can impact this team going forward. Now, there's been a lot of other guys who have been standing out, including, Darnell Wright, a guy that they drafted early in this draft, and they are really high on him as well. Hopefully he can continue to get better and continue to develop because, as a young guy, it might take some time, but he is, came out here and made some big plays early in terms of blocking on the offensive line. And I do want you to take that with a grain of salt, strictly because of the fact there's no pads. There's no contact right now, and obviously as an offensive lineman, you need that in order to showcase your skills and what you have as a player. So we need to wait a little bit longer until we see that. But overall, the team has had some good practices. I mean, Chase Claypool, DJ Moore, Tyler Scott has all showcase some great things. They are taking it slow with Darnell Mooney just because they don't want him to, get re-injured or re-injure himself. So we'll see if they ramp him up a little bit anytime soon. We also had a guy named Darmikius Gates. I probably screw that up somehow, but he actually had a nice little peanut punch in camp. I think he was the first one to do it in camp, so that was something to note. And overall, just another good practice. Like I said, we're going to feed a lot more into some of the guys who are breaking out here over the next few weeks. Once the pads come on, that's when we'll know so much more. But right now, I feel like everyone's playing good. Everyone's making some nice plays, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done in order regarding the team chemistry. Obviously, there's a lot of new players here, including Nate Davis and Darnell Wright and Robert Tonyan and, Dante Foreman. You got a bunch of new guys on this team, Tyler Scott, and really got to build that chemistry up, make sure that these guys are ready to go into the season with each other, because I do think the roster that they have right now is really good. They're very young, but I do think that they're young, hungry, developing, and I think they, this team wants to win. So we'll see what they do next season. We'll see if Justin Fields can make another leap, another improvement in year 3? Is this year 3 or year 4 for Justin Fields? So it's going to be a fun year. I think that their defense is very young and athletic, and I think they're going to be fun to watch as well as this offense, man. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Sorry for the short little video today, but hopefully day 4 I'll have some more coverage for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.